In this video, you're going to be discovering an amazing secret strategy you can use to set new world records and dominate the new Metro Royale game mode. Welcome back, guys. We have got a special video for you today. It's going to be all about the radiation zone in the brand new Metro Royale game mode. And in this, you can see we've spawned just on the left side of Fort Royale here, and we're going to be diving into a special strategy you can use and basically to get a lot of money in a really short space of time. You're going to love this strategy, guys. Give the video a like, that's really appreciated, really helps the channel out, and also subscribe to our channel because we've got a lot of great videos on both Metro Royale and also normal PUBG as well coming out in the next few weeks. You don't want to miss those, so get that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and we appreciate that, guys. So let's dive right into it. We are going to be running basically as fast as we can. Just before we left the spawn point, you got to boost up. That's an important thing. Boost up so you're running extra faster, because we're not the only ones who want to get down into the radiation zone, guys. There's a lot of squads who also come pretty close. You're going to hear here soon some shots on the left side. I see a suppressed AWM on the left side. Who also wants to come down into radiation, so we have to be careful. But what I'm going to do is actually run up and check the shop up here. That's an important thing to do, and you'll see why later on. What we want to be doing is looking to see if we can buy that evac flare gun, the blue flare gun. That's going to be really important for this strategy. So we're going to grab that and we're going to run down into the tunnels. Now we have got some enemies just above us, so we've got to be really fast. Ignore all the bots, everything like that, because we can hear the footsteps above us. They are coming, so we are going to get out of there ASAP. I'm going to get my friend to take the right cart, and I'm going to take the left cart. Now, there's actually a reason we do that, is because it's going to give us more time. If we take both of these carts, then there's no carts for the enemies to take, which means they are basically going to have to run the whole way down the tunnel, which is going to take them a lot longer than if they were just going to jump on one of these carts and go all the way down as fast as we are. So that's a really important thing, guys, because obviously when you get into radiation, you do want to be looting as many boxes as you can. You don't have to loot all the boxes, just as many as you can, guys. You don't want to leave it too late. Because obviously people are probably going to be chasing you. They want to get into radiation as well. We all know what it's like. Everyone wants to get in and get the best loot. So we're only a two-man, so we're going to be even faster than normal. We're just going to be running, maybe even leaving a couple boxes just so we can get basically into a safe spot before the enemy squads catch up to us. So here I'm going to loot the left side and my friend is going to loot the right side. And basically that's going to allow us to be more efficient, basically clean up all these boxes in a shorter space of time. So I'm going to jump up here. This is a really fast way to do it as well, guys. I see some people running around the front trying to get up the stairs. Like, just jump over that little ledge there, nice and easy. And we're already starting to make some nice money. That's what we want to see. So we've got 846k right now. Obviously we came in with a decent amount, but we got a detector there. That's like another 50k and another like 20,000 piece or something like that. Gonna get this crate over here. Now there is some more crates over there on the left side. To be honest, I just wanted to get up into the house. Oh, I did go for it actually. Yeah, I went for these crates. So I looted this crate over here. So we actually got pretty much all the crates, to be honest, which is not bad at all. So nice job. And then we are gonna run over towards the house. Obviously, the house is like the most condensed area for having crates. Like, there's a lot of crates in a really small space, so it's definitely good to try and get into the house fast. You want to be looting as many crates as possible. I had a little glitch there where I had to run away from the box and then run back to actually open it. It happens in matches when you're trying to revive your teammate as well. Sometimes you got to run away from them and then go back to them. I guess that's just a little glitch in PUBG. But it's a simple fix, just run away. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of hits here from the big guy. Obviously, it's a bit unlucky that he spawned in right at the start. Sometimes they don't actually spawn until later. But I'm not going to let that phase me too much. I do obviously still want to keep looting the boxes. You find some really nice stuff in those boxes, gold bars and things like that. But at the same time, you don't want to risk it. I mean, these guys, as you can see now, they're actually doing some pretty good damage to me here. I'm getting pretty low. He actually hits me there. I'm in the deep red. So this is like danger zone right now. And guys, this little trick can save your life. You can climb up here onto the roof. And look at that. All of a sudden, we are safe again. These monsters can't kill me. So I'm going to take some meds. I'm going to heal up. And yeah, pretty much that little trick to save my life. So bear that in mind, guys. If you are struggling like that, if the bosses are coming to kill you and all things like that, then you do have to be really careful. You can get up onto the roof. We did leave some boxes downstairs, but that's always going to be the case, to be honest. You're not always going to loot every single box in Radiation. Again, the key thing here is being fast. You need to be fast, because if you're not, there's going to be another squad who comes and they're potentially going to kill you. Well, maybe if you're trying to climb up onto the roof, sorry, or maybe if you're looting a box, they're going to end up killing you or anything like that as well. So you do really need to be fast here, guys. I made it up here. My friend Pat is actually struggling a little bit to make it up. Now, I did actually realize later that, to be honest, I wasn't helping him out so much. Because I'm standing over here, the enemies are actually coming towards me, the monsters and things like that. So if I had actually run over to the other side of the roof, that would have actually helped my friend out a little bit more. Would have gave him some more space to actually climb up the roof. But I think he does actually make it up this time. Yeah, he makes it up this time. Nice job, Pat. So we are going to be a two-man on the roof. And right now, we are just relaxing. We know that there's probably going to be an enemy squad coming soon, so it might be wise to wait around. We were actually thinking of going back down into the house to try and get some more of that loot. I know there's at least 2 unopened boxes down there. But it's actually pretty lucky that we didn't, guys. You're going to find out in a minute why. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll get round to that. We were thinking that the best way is to kill all the bosses and all the monsters. And then it's going to be free for us to go down and loot. So that's why you see me starting to kill some of these guys off, trying to do some damage. Now, it was actually really hard to do. I know, especially with this boss. You see there, he just teleported. And the reason is because he's trying to follow me. It's like a little glitch thing. So I can't really shoot him because as soon as I aim on him, he's like starts disappearing and things like that and following. You see what he's doing? He's like teleporting around the thing. So it's not an easy thing to do to kill those guys. And also we realized we weren't going to have enough bullets to do it. I did want to do it though, but it just didn't look like it was going to happen. In the end, it was actually lucky that we didn't do it and go back down, as you're about to see in a second. I think Pat is about to start getting shot from a different squad who has come to try and steal all of our loot away from us. And obviously, we don't want to let that happen. Yeah, here it comes. There's the bullets. Pat starts getting shot at. I think not done so much damage to him yet, but I think they are actually decent. They are good players, as you'll see in a minute. And yeah, he started to take some shots there, as you saw the blood coming off him. And they've actually done quite a nice strategy to try and take us on here while these people are pushing up and distracting us. They've actually left one person quite like far back who's actually got quite a nice angle on me over here while I'm up on the roof here. He can actually shoot me from far back. So that was, yeah, there you see it. So that was a nice tactic. Now we're thinking now, should we shoot the flare and try and evac? We need to get out of here. We're getting pushed by a full squad. But as you saw there, when I had the flare in my hand, they actually start trying to jump up and push us onto the roof. So we know we can't escape right now. We're going to have to try and fight these guys. Switch over to the explosive bullets and we are going to start doing some damage. I knock one there. One's really low, that guy. He got lucky there, jumping away from that boss. Now, I want to finish the guy who I knocked, so I'm going to get out some grenades. Now, guys, you'll see here, look how many grenades I've brought into the game. 7 grenades I started off with. I've just thrown one. I didn't get the finish, so I'm going to throw another. That is a really important thing. Carry a lot of grenades, guys. I see so many people, they're thinking, oh, it's 10,000 for a grenade. I'm going to try and not carry as many. I'm just going to try and save some money. But, guys, in these fights, you need to have grenades. They're going to save your life. You can see here I've already thrown like 3 or 4 grenades. And this, I think this is the 4th grenade. And that grenade is actually going to hit. And it's actually going to get a kill. I need to finish this guy. He's not quite finished yet. But I'm going to get it. He's got no chance of surviving there. His friend is going to try and cover him. But it's not going to be enough. Going to get the confirm there. So you see, guys, how that grenade just opened up the fight. And we've already got 1 kill. Now that guy's actually using immolating bullets. which is really good for him. My friends managed to knock one though, while that guy was distracted on me. The problem is, if an enemy's using immolating bullets, the fire bullets, is you can't scope in on them, right? So you are like, it's harder to kill them, but I do finish my friend's kill, which is a good thing. So now it's a 2v2. Now, not only is it a 2v2, they've actually got the boss killing them as well, chasing one guy down at the bottom there. It's not only a 2v2, but also all of the cards are in our hands. Like, we've got the advantage in a massive way. And basically, that's because not only have we got the high ground where the enemies, like the monsters, can't kill us, so they've got to deal with the monsters. Not only that, but also there's 19 minutes on the clock left. And we've got an evac flare. Now that evac flare basically means that we can shoot it. Nice little red crate there, you saw that. I'm looking forward to that one for later. That flare means that we can shoot it like 3 minutes before evacuation time, or whenever we want, and we can easily escape out of here. Now, it's not so nice of a situation for them. They've got to get out of the evacuation zone. They've got to go through the tunnels. They've got to go all the way to their spawn point. So obviously that's going to take them a lot more time than it's going to take us to just shoot a flare and then get out of here 2 minutes later. Because it takes 2 minutes for the helicopter to come, and then the evacuation takes 5 seconds. So that's nothing at all. So we have a massive advantage there. So we are just going to take our time. There's no point to rush it. As you guys know, like, you can get killed really fast in this game. These guys are fully kitted out, full level 6. They're all using the best bullets in the game. And you know, because of that, they can knock you really fast. So there's no point to rush it. Again, we're going to use grenades. So I've actually took 7 grenades into this game, and I've just used my last one. So 7 wasn't even enough, guys. That is the kind of idea you should be getting into this. You need to be carrying as many grenades as you can, especially when playing as a duo v squad. They can make such a difference. The level 6 armor means nothing if they get hit by a good grenade. They're going to get knocked instantly, and it's going to be game over for them. It's a difference maker in so many fights. But here again, we are just going to take our time. We know there's 2 of them. We know there's monsters down there. If you look at my vest, it's really damaged. And also my friend's vest is also really damaged. So we do really need to take our time here, guys. We don't want to be rushing into this and then like getting attacked by all the monsters down there, and then they get to get nice kills on us or anything like that. There's no need to waste like an opportunity here. We've already got 2 boxes of loot. Obviously, we do need to do something relatively quickly because we don't want to lose that loot. We do want to have some time at the end to loot it before evacing. So we can't take too long, but we know we've got a lot more time than them, and we can basically use that to our advantage. We're going to be getting off some cheeky shots. Obviously, the thing is, they've got to be dodging the animals, the monsters, the bosses as well. So they have to keep on the move. They have to run around the house, and that is going to give us some opportunities to get some bullets away, get some knocks, damage their vest a little bit more. And basically it's taking different angles. So here you can see me and my friend, we're not standing on the same point of the roof. We're going to be standing on separate sides of the roof. Now because of that, we've got different angles into the building. Now I do hear footsteps on the outside there, so I'm going to go and check that out. I don't really quite know what they did here. I feel like they might have done a little glitch. I don't know if they glitch so the animals aren't killing them or something like that, or they're just running around and dodging the animals. I don't know. If you guys know how they're doing it, how they're not getting killed by the monsters, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to know that. That would be interesting for me actually, because it did confuse me a little bit. I don't know why they weren't dead. Whenever I've been in the house, the monsters have just been hitting me so bad. Like I've just had to either get out of there or just kill them all pretty much. But these guys didn't seem to be shooting at all, and they still weren't dying. But as you can see here, I've got an angle. I do a lot of damage onto that guy, and he is going to stay there thinking that he's safe. But because of the different angle that Pat's holding, he's actually not going to be safe in that position. So if this guy tries to kill me, basically I know that Pat is going to be able to take him out. And that has just happened right there. Pat has knocked and killed that guy because he was focused on me. So again, you can see it, guys. This angle that Pat was holding over here, you can see right down there. And it's a really important when you're playing as a squad. You need to be holding different angles. You can't just be trying to fight enemies from the same angles. I'll say it time and time again in like pretty much all of my videos when I'm fighting people. You need to use those angles, guys. It's the most important thing I'd say in PUBG Mobile. Definitely do it. But these dogs down here, I don't really know what they're doing. This is why I was thinking that he was using a glitch. So I thought if I kill them, then maybe more dogs are going to respawn who are going to go and attack him. That was my thought about this, so I thought I'd just kill him. Obviously, even if it's only one person down there, he's got the best gear in the game. It's still a risk to go and push down there because it's not just him in the house. There's also that big librarian guy right there, and also all the other dog things as well. So it can get a little bit messy. I feel for here that we should kill the monster guy and then go down and push the solo guy. But as you can see here, guys, my bullets are running low. I've only got 100 bullets left outside of the gun, so it's not going to be enough to kill that guy, so I'm just going to give up on that idea. My friend is going to drop me some polished bullets, but to be honest, it's not going to be enough. It's also really hard to kill this guy, as I was saying before in the video when we were looking at it before. He keeps like teleporting. I think it's a glitch because I'm on the roof and it confuses the game a little bit, but you saw there he just teleports away. Like it's really hard to kill that guy, especially without wasting all of your bullets shooting at nothing when he does teleport. But at the same time, we've only got one guy left. Pat's got a couple grenades left, so we are going to try and use them. I even switched on world chat to try and talk to this guy, tell him that we'll let him leave. But to be honest, we weren't going to let him leave, were we? We wanted his loot as well. You know how it is. So we're going to be taking this guy out hopefully soon. Because we have got 10 minutes, I think, left on the clock. I think there's 10 minutes left in the game. So we don't want to be leaving it too late to evac. Just in case, you never know what can happen. Another squad can show up or anything, and we might have to deal with them as well. So we don't want to be, obviously, taking too much time over this. Eventually, we do decide enough is enough. We are going to have to push this guy no matter what happens. We are obviously good players. Me and Pat, we're both good players, so we do trust our abilities as well. If you've got 4 people doing this strategy, guys, it's going to be an easy one for you as well. Like, especially if we can do it as a 2-man, you can definitely do it as a 4-man, guys. So don't worry too much. We are going to drop down here, I think, in a little bit. Pat is going to go down to that little ledge beneath me, and we're going to basically figure out where the enemy is hiding. Because that's an important thing, right? We don't want to just go in like aimlessly. We want to have an idea of where he's hiding. But this is, again, the thing that really confused me. This guy is now standing still, and no dogs seem to be attacking him or anything. He's not shooting or anything. He's underneath us. He's still in the building, but he's not actually attacking. So Pat actually falls down here. But we were going to go down anyway, to be honest, and we needed to get the job done because there's only 8 minutes left on the clock. We did know that he had to leave before us, obviously, because we've got the evac flare. So we could have waited him out a little bit more, but at the same time, we wanted to give ourselves enough time to actually go down and loot the boxes that we've just killed 3 people, so we don't really want to waste all that loot. As you saw there before as well, one of the boxes was red, so that's going to be level 6 gear. That's what we want to see. But we are still being a little bit cautious because if you see my vest there, it is pretty much fully damaged. So here we locate the enemy with his footsteps, and Pat's telling me here that he's just underneath us here. So we are going to go down and we are going to take this guy out pretty easily, to be honest, because it's a 2v1. But again, we're not going to rush it. Still, we're going to take our time. So I'm going to drop down here. Here we go. Pat's going in first. I'm going to drop down. Now, we hear him on the right side, so I'm going to just hold this door. I'm not going to rush in and take a 1v1. I'm going to wait. Pat comes in his back, and there you go. We're just going to take our time over that fight. Let my friend come in from the back and do his job. And this is the payday. That guy's just dropped me a level 6 vest. He's dropped me a refined MK, which is like one of the most expensive guns in the game that you can buy. It's my favourite gun, but we do hear shots. We hear shots coming, so this story is not over just yet. We hear shots coming from the entrance of radiation, so I'm quickly going to shoot this flare up on the roof because we know what's going to come next and we need to get out of here because there's only 6 minutes left on the clock. So I shoot the blue flare up in the sky, and we're at 1.6 million, so we definitely want to get out of here alive. And it's going to take 2 minutes. We did hear them quite far away. We didn't quite know where they were, if they were in the entrance to radiation or still on their way kind of thing. But we are definitely going to have to watch out. We don't want to obviously just ignore them and just let them sneak up all the way on us. So I'm going to stay overwatch here while Pat is still looting some things. because he's struggling to get up on the roof again. And the problem was, again, guys, I didn't actually realise at this point still, is because I'm standing over by the entrance to the roof. It's a lot harder for Pat to get up because all the enemies actually stay over there. So if you're doing this in your squad and you're on the roof, run over to the other side of the roof, and that's going to take all the enemies over with you. So then it's going to free up the space for your friend to also come onto the roof. Yeah, Pat's just told me move from there because he's on me, and I've kind of figured it out now. So I've run over to this side of the map, and as you can see now, it's going to be a lot easier for Pat to get up because all the enemies are running over to my side of the house. So now Pat is going to be able to climb up with pretty much no problems. So that's what you want to be doing, guys. You want to be leaving that area, because I thought I was helping him, like staying on that side shooting at the enemies. I thought I was being a help, but I was actually being more of a hindrance. Wasn't helping him at all, so I needed to actually move onto the other side of the roof before that. Now we are just wanting to evac right now, to be honest. We haven't got any boosts, we've hardly got any supplies, we've got a really nice gear, we've got like fully damaged vests, so we don't really want to fight anymore. We do see a box down there. It is tempting to go down and get it. As you guys know, it's always tempting to go down and get some more loot, but at the same time, sometimes you've just got to say enough is enough. It's not worth the risk. I'm happy with what I got. I got a level 6 vest, I got MK14 refined, I got some already loot from the previous, the boxes that we looted in Radiation Zone before that fight. So we need to just dip out of here, really. We heard shots behind us. Now Pat is gonna go first. As you say, ladies first, that's always what I like to say. And then I am gonna take after him. Now it's lucky we evac right now, because look on the map, there's actually footsteps coming in, and they are coming up to try and kill us, but it's gonna be too late. We are gonna evac out of there. So thanks a lot for watching that video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a like, it's really appreciated, guys, really helps the channel. And also subscribe, we've got a ton of great videos already and more coming out. You don't want to miss out on them. Hit that notifications bell so you're always updated, and I will see you in the next video.